Cite This for me is a straightforward and simple program for citation that will support our students in developing better digital citizenship. It is just this simple, under 5 minutes, 3 to 5 seconds. How do you use it? It has 3 steps. If you follow them, they work, and this makes it an easy to use program. I'll show you in a later slide where we can see the style that you can choose, such as APA or MLA. But if you look right here, you notice journal article, newspaper article, and there are other lists. So you pick the type of article that you're going to want to use, and then you type in your information into this box. In my case, Steve Jobs. And anything that was written by Steve Jobs or written about Steve Jobs is going to pop up. So the books on Steve Jobs have popped up, and I would just select the one that I want. It's also good to know you can buy it at Amazon at any time. So it has the auto cite feature, as you've seen, the pieces that will pop up. However, you are also able to add stuff manually and fill in those boxes that way as well. But the search for many of our kids makes it fairly simple. They would just click on that button and you're off to getting your information fairly quickly. Inside a journal, you see how you get different information than when you had cite a book. And again, you would just select here if that's the article that you want, and it adds it to your citation list. In this case, we're citing a newspaper. If we have the information and the name of the author, we can add it. Because if they couldn't pull that up, you can select the date and fill in the title article, the newspaper, the day, the month. And again, that would be the same for a book or the same for a journal or up to 30 other different kinds of fields. A lot of mine were web pages, which might have been difficult for me to find that information. And again, which is commonly asked now, is when did you access it? In this case, we're citing for a website. We cut and paste our information in here, and it will generate the information. So we hear the citation style, and for example, Harvard, which I didn't realize, has many different styles. And of course, some universities have different styles for theirs. So we see the edition APA, Chicago, and Vancouver, which I didn't know had a style. One way of teaching with this, I think, would be as well to have students look to see how a citation differs from one style to another to understand what the references and how they work. You can see up here we have, there's all of them, the journal, the newspaper, the website, and then this would have the other types that you would be able to cite from under more. And it has a very Microsoft look to it. You can share this with a group, and you can then download your biography, and we'll talk a little bit about that on the next one. So once you've created your biography, you can share that with other people, which can be really useful for generating more resources and more ideas for your group. You're able to copy and paste, download Word, and send an email. Right here it says your biography will expire in 7 days. If you need to last longer, access it from another computer, please use the account. This is where it's going to cost you money. Reasonable though. If you want to use this as a paid version, it's almost $9 a month. but it's great for the first try. And it also has a year-long plan that you're able to purchase and store your information forever. So if you're doing a PhD thesis or a master's thesis, being able to save your references and go back and check your reference list is invaluable. So it certainly has its add-ons. However, you can use the program for free for as long as you want, and it will still work for the features that we've just shown you. Everything along those lines are free. I just don't know if I trust coming back to a multiple session unless you're using the same device. There are other add-ons like being able to link into Microsoft Office and also link into Chrome, but they only come with the paid subscription. Cite This for me is a great tool that I think higher elementary and junior high and high school will really like to learn how to create their citations.